Goff's offense ready to begin this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree. Jesse agrees. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Escapes the pressure to his right. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch at the 30. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Takes the handoff. It's Overton. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Looking for a man. It's Baker. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
And I feel like that was predetermined. They told him in the huddle, man, chuck that thing down the field. Like, haven't run the ball well, haven't thrown it well. They haven't really gotten started off on the right foot in this football game. Looks like they're still searching for answers, for something that they can get some momentum going.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. Quarterback may change this route. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Wide open downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the play before he's finally stopped, and that carries us into the break and the final 2 minutes coming. And the Hokies will line it up on 1st and 10. The give on the counter. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And the defense doing a great job. Committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Here's a heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has 1 interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
On the run, it's Overton. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. Colorado will go ahead and use its second timeout here. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And this one is perfect. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Now on the move. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The Bucs now use their 3rd and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Throwing, Lewis. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down. The Buffaloes moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Well, the defender looked like he ran that route for the QB. He was anticipating where the football was going to. Great job plucking it, just couldn't get a foot back in bounds. Otherwise, that's a pick.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Lewis wants to pass. This time it's complete. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Not a lot the defense can do on that one, guys. With this tight end size, he's really difficult to defend on these crossing patterns as he gets downfield.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Young. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the 1st half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting 1st downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Give to the running back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Just enough time to get off one more snap. Lewis. Pressure coming. Lofts one high and deep. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the 1st half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look at Utah taking on the Texas State Bobcats. And it's the home squad in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Here's the handoff. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
So now it's 2nd and long. Here's Lewis to throw. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Here's Lewis. Going for it all. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first. And it's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. Turnover.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Into the 3rd quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Using his legs, it's Overton. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And they stop him there with a tackle for a loss. And how about the run defense in this football game? A lot of coaches, man, they talk about it. Coming into a game, first thing we have to do is stop the run. Both these defenses so far have been up for the challenge.
Back to pass, it's Baker. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Really good toughness by the QB to hang in there, take a big shot, but I will not give him credit for throwing into double coverage. So, nice job hanging in there, being tough, make a better decision, do not throw into double coverage. He got lucky that was an interception.
He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Buffalo's hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. The give to the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Play action with Lewis. Oh, they're after him! And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Lewis to throw for it on 4th. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't work it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Tight end now in motion. Quarterback adjusting the pattern.
Skate. Icy.
Now the play fake. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
That is such a nice example of a quarterback and his tight end being on the same page. A little bit of a scramble drill right there where the quarterback had to get flushed out of the pocket, but his tight end was able to lock up with him and was able to mirror him, find an open area downfield. Quarterback makes a nice throw, you make the nice catch, and just like that, offense in the red zone.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Looking downfield, it's Baker. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the 1st down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
4th down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop?
Blue 22.
Guys, Colorado has the lead here. We take a moment to look at the stats at what has been a tight ball game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. And it's gone! They take the lead here in the 4th.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter, go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. After giving up that field goal, they find themselves trailing and trying to do something about it on this drive. Taylor has it. Powers through the defender. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Might as well stick with him. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Throwing, Lewis. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Let's not complicate this. My man is better than your man. Find your matchups and go get them.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Taylor. Shakes off the defender.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Lewis on the play action. He's going to let it go. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
That's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching you. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Off the play fake. Under fire. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? The Hokies will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it, floating down toward the earth. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Taylor. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Back has it. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Fourth down, Lewis. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. This offense has it with really good field position. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9.
Ready? Kill. 180, race car. 180, race car.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Right back to him on the ground. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Colorado will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout here. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. Back to pass, it's Baker. Back open in the middle. There he goes! They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Hey, kill it. Bob 28 Cruz. Bob 28 Cruz.
They'll run it. It's Overton. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The Buffs now use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout.
214 close. 214. Stack.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Fires to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the 4th. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And he'll field just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. These corners backing off a bit. He wants a big play here late. Pulls it in down the sideline.
And they're attacking the middle of the field. That's a big gain by the offense. And I know the big fella, I know it takes him a second to get going, but once he gets 8, 10, 12 yards downfield, those are big strides, and it's hard for people to keep up with them. Really nice job getting vertical. Nice play by the offense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Lewis. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And this is caught for a touchdown, so hold on just a minute. We might have a finish here.
That is such a great job by the offense, putting together a touchdown drive when they needed it most. Not a lot of time left to go, but if their defense can get them the ball back, they've got an opportunity to kick a field goal and walk out of here with a win.
And he added the extra point. Just under 40 seconds to go, and it's going to come down to whether they can get this onside kick to have a shot. The hands team out there to avert disaster, and so they do. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will...